The next thing we're going to start to do is lay out what we want this to look like. So we have to cut this somehow, even if it's just to round corners out. Or you can use one of these disc cutters and use the move tool. Looks like 4 arrows pointing all directions. And if I go on here, I can grab one of these disc cutters and I'm going to tap the control key. And it's going to make a copy for me. And I can see if this is what I want. I want it to be a little bit bigger than that. So I can check this one. And that just fits on there, so I should be good to go there. That would be a circle. And that starts out my piece there. If I don't want a circle and I want to do rounded corners, I'll show you how to do that. We want to make them all nice and even for rounded corners. And I'm going to start out, I could sit here and try to use this arc tool and try to get them close, but they're not all going to be equal. So what I'm going to do is actually use this offset tool. I'm going to click on the edge and I'm going to bring it in. Now this doesn't make sense yet, that you're like, huh, that doesn't make rounded corners. But what it's going to do is give me center points for 4 circles. 2, 3, 4. And then I can come and use the eraser and I can erase what I don't want there. I'm going to leave the outside corner here just because that's going to be my pattern. And I'm going to delete and delete and go from there. Alright, next piece. I want to get a hole so I can hang this. I want the hole to be an 1/8 inch hole, so it's an 1/16 inch radius. So I'm going to use the tape measure, click on my edge, and come across until I hit the midpoint, and click. Now I have the center of my part. Click on my edge here, come down. If it's an 1/8 inch hole, I want to go down at least 1/8 inch. And then I can draw a circle. There's my intersection, bringing it out. And if it's an 1/8 inch hole, it's 1/16 radius. Half of an eighth is a 16th, double the bottom number. And now I have the beginning to my stamped metal jewelry here. So I know where this hole is, I know where these pieces are, I'm good to go. Now comes into text, or our next step is going to be text.